Catfish Dave here. As y'all know, I got a YouTube channel. Every week that goes by, I need to come up with a catfish on video. The winter had been kind of not that great. Watts Bar put me on some old dink fish. Fort Loudon wasn't doing no good at all, so I knew I didn't want to go to Fort Loudon. So I had a decision to make. I spent all day Saturday trying to locate skipjack. As a catfisherman, the first thing you do when the weekend rolls around is, when it comes time to catch skipjack, is you go right back to the last place you went to catch skipjack. Well, I went up to Bull Run and it wasn't running no more. It was cold water and they wasn't there, so I had to put the boat in at a couple different spots that day. I finally located skipjack. That took up all of Saturday. Sunday rolled around and I knew it was a long shot, but I went to Melton Hill Reservoir. All right, people, it's Sunday. I think it's February 21st. I spent all day locating bait yesterday. I finally got that. It's 34 degrees. The wind is gonna pick up to 8 to 10 miles per hour today. It's gonna be a tough day, but having a YouTube channel, you need to make regular uploads. So I need to catch the catfish for the week to get me a video for the week. Probably not a smart decision to come to Melton Hill Reservoir. Not a lot of catfish in here to begin with, but it's not fished that hard either. There's more channel cat than anything, more flatheads than blues. I don't expect to see a flathead in 43-degree water. So for me to get a decent sized catfish, it's most likely gonna have to be a good blue cat, which are rare in here. Either way, this is where I came. Might not be where I stay if I don't get something pretty quick today. Luckily for me, the wind is blowing the same direction as the current. That's rare, it's usually the opposite. Well, we're here. Gonna give it a couple hours. This one here is hung up. Oh, well, that sucks. Nasty bottom, man. I got one of them pesky old Melton Hill channel cat messing with my rod over there. Getting them pesky old channel cat on both rods. That's mostly what's in here is them dag blasted channel cat. Gonna have to be a big one to get that 11-aught hook in his mouth. Both rods with the heads on them are getting pecked to death by channel cat. That middle rod with the center section ain't had the first nibble. There goes another one of them channel cat. Sooner or later, one of them will stick. Just waiting on one real catfish to come along. I must be anchored down in front of the most popular creek in Melton Hill Reservoir. Ain't nothing but boat traffic going in and out of here. You'd think in freezing temperatures you'd get a little break out here. I'm pretty sure that one on the right's got a fish stuck on it. It just keeps going and going and going. This one on the left might be baited by now. I guess I'll go check this one on the right, see if it's got a fish stuck on it. One of them dag-blasted channel cat. Old Melton Hill channel cat. Fat belly, covered in mud. About a 7-pound channel cat. Just for experimental purposes, I'm gonna put a small body piece on here, because this middle rod ain't had a bite. So I'm gonna see if it's the fact that it's a head piece, or if it's the fact that I've got it suspended is the reason they're not hitting it. Technically, these are suspended because they got a float on them, but for whatever reason, that middle rod ain't had a bite. These other rods have had 200 bites. Yep, boy, he's pulling. Old channel cat. Another channel cat, swelled up gut. There's the body piece getting hit. So that's telling me it ain't got nothing to do with the fact it's a head. It's the fact they're not hitting a suspended bait. This fish got mud on it. This one is crapping out green seaweed. This fish is crapping out seaweed. Why would it be eating seaweed? About 8 or 9 pounds. There she goes. Yeah, that's just the fact that they're not hitting a suspended bait, man. They wore that head out. I'm gonna throw it back out since it's all channel cat. Channel cat number 3. Another small piece off a skipjack. See how long it takes to hook up. There are some good cats in Melton Hill. But here again, you're going to have to weed through all these channel cat to get to them. And seeing a flathead in 43-degree water, it's not impossible, but I'm sure not looking for it. There she is. That old wore out headpiece on the 11-aught hook looks like it's got another one. Uh-oh. I believe that's something bigger than a channel cat. By God, that's a flathead. Woo! Ha! We did see a flathead out here in 43-degree water. Oh. The sun isn't behind that cloud just enough. You might be able to see this fish. Yeah, that sun just went behind the cloud so y'all can actually see this fish. Not a bad fish. Woo! 43-degree flathead, man. Like I say, it's not impossible. It just ain't as likely. Huh. Hit that old wore-out skipjack head. I wasn't even trying to catch that fish. I threw out that wore-out skipjack head. Literally, the meat's all been sucked out of it. It ain't got no eyes. And that flathead still hit that piece of bait. Well, either way, that fish right there was good enough to qualify for the Catfish of the Week. Now I'm on Easy Street. I got a decent fish on video out of Melton Hill. And a pretty lucky catch considering it's 43-degree water. So now I'm just going to take it easy and enjoy the rest of the day right here. The hot channel cat bite seems to have dwindled off, and that's a good thing, really. Leave them baits out there longer for something real to find it. I caught enough channel cat today to last me a lifetime. I'd still like to see a good blue if I can find one that's willing to chew. As far as in this reservoir, there's very few, but if catching one is what you want to do, you got to put the time in on the water. If a flathead will bite, a blue will too. Yeah, there's another one of them old channel cat. I believe there's another one of them channel cat. I got tired of catching the channel cats there. Figured I'd head upriver and look around a bit before I put the boat back on the trailer. Coming up onto this bridge, I seen this big tree on my sonar, so I figured I'll stop and fish here a minute. All right, people. I'm right up under this bridge, and I located a big tree under the water. Now it's a crappy time of day to fish, but we might as well fish right here for a little bit. Another dag-blasted channel cat. Typically, every time I catch a fish, I turn the camera off and restart it. I usually do that with an app on my phone. Well, I had caught this last channel cat, and I was baiting my hook. The camera was off at the time, and I looked over, and this one rod was bent down pretty hard. So I reached up to manually turn my camera on. I heard a beep, but there was no red light saying it was recording. So I hit it again. I went over there and reeled in my fish. Felt like a pretty good fish. I knew it wasn't a flathead, but yet it had decent size to it, and it was definitely bigger than the average channel cat. I said, well, I finally got me one of them old blue cats. I got it up in the boat and got to looking at it and realized I still don't have a blue cat. That was a big channel cat. I put a scale on it, scaled out to 21 pounds. What I didn't know is my video camera didn't catch none of the footage. Luckily, I didn't take a picture of the flathead that day, but since a channel cat that size is pretty rare around here, I went ahead and took a picture of it. If it wouldn't have been for that old flathead, I wouldn't have had much of a video. I pretty much would have been channel catted to death. Just goes to show you can never say never. Anything can happen when you're fishing. This is a video. There was fish in the video. That makes it a fishing video. This is Catfish Dave with another one. Signing out.